My name is Liz Sunderhouse, and I'm playing Cinderella. It's going to be a little different, a little modern, I guess you could say. There's a little bit of a twist in there. Cinderella's a little more spunky than the Disney princess. My favorite song is Impossible, and I sing that with the fairy godmother.
My name is Sarah Kenny, and I am playing the fairy godmother. She's a sassy little lady. She's what you think is like Glinda, but she kind of has a little more of a tomboyish side to her. So she can have fun as well as be perfect.
I am your fairy godmother.
It's based off the TV movie of Cinderella, so it's really not made for stage, but it is. So it's very short. It's not a long show, which I really like because it keeps everyone interested in it the whole time and you don't get lost. It's just like literally like an hour and a half of fun. Everyone's kind of crazy, all the characters are. The costumes are going to be really crazy. They're kind of like a Cirque du Soleil kind of feel. They're working really hard and they're not done yet, but once they are done, they're going to be really, really cool.
This is a giant musical. There are sets that are rolling on. There's a town that rolls on. There is the outside of the exterior of her house that rolls on. There's the magic tricks where the pumpkin gets turned into the carriage.
And now for the carriage!
There's the horses the mice turning into horses. So it's a big show. I think Cinderella in this particular version is. I think it's almost like if you know the TV show The Munsters, where they had their niece, Marilyn, who lived there. And of course, they're all monsters, but they thought Marilyn, who's this beautiful girl, was the ugly one. I think that's the way this play is. Cinderella lives in this world. To us, she's normal and beautiful, but to everybody else in this world, she kind of isn't, and she's odd, until the prince sees her.
I'm Brad Frost, and I'm playing the prince. So the prince is he's a very romantic guy. He's only 21, but most of his time has been spent at school. He hasn't really been around girls a lot. He kind of thinks of them as a nuisance at the beginning of the show, and so he's just kind of going through the motions, and his mother's really trying to get him married off, and that's a sign of him being happy, is that if he gets married, and he's really not wanting any part of it, and then Cinderella comes along and he just changes completely. She's the one. It's kind of a love at first sight moment. Cinderella walks in and the prince turns and sees her, and like that moment is really when they see each other and it's like, whoa, this is new. People should really come see Cinderella because it's a classic story that everybody loves. It's got so many themes to it. I mean, it's got the girl who comes from nothing and becomes a princess. It's got the prince who has no idea what he's looking for and finds it in this magnificent, humble, beautiful girl that's got the total package. I mean, looks and personality. It's got family connections with the king and the queen talking to their son, the prince. I mean, it's got a dysfunctional family with the stepmother and the stepsisters relating to Cinderella. Plus, it's got all that fantasy and magic that everybody just loves, and it's great for all ages. It's great for the kids to see Cinderella. I mean, she's a princess, and little girls just eat that stuff up.
It's going to be a magical experience. Cinderella is great for all ages and all generations, and it's a timeless story, and this is going to be a little different from the original one, so there might be some surprises.